Hi friends, today we are going to be making a rainbow flower. So you're going to get a big white piece of paper with your name and class code already written on it, and we're going to flip it around so that our name is towards the table. We have our nice white paper sticking up. We want to make sure that our paper is vertical, which means up and down. We do not want it side to side. We want it up and down. Then you're going to get rectangles in every color of the rainbow. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then I always put pink in there even though it's not technically in the rainbow. You're going to get a little yellow square and a green rectangle. We are going to start by gluing down our green rectangle. So we can either use liquid glue. For a liquid glue, we'll know it's closed if the orange is touching the white. To open it, we're going to twist until there's a little bitty space here, and then we can hear it. If we are using a glue stick, we just need to pop off the top and make sure a little bit of glue is sticking up so that we can use it. I'm going to use liquid glue for mine. I'm going to take my green strip and I'm going to put just a couple dots on it, because remember, we do not need a lot of glue. I don't want to see any glue globs on anyone's project. And then we are going to glue our green strip in the middle of our paper, and we want our green strip to touch the bottom. So we want it lined up as good as we can make it to the bottom. This will be the stem for our flower. Next, we're going to take our little yellow square, not our big yellow rectangle, and we are going to cut out a circle just like we practiced. So starting on the middle of one side, we're going to curve the edge to the middle of the next side, and we're going to do that for all four. So in the middle, and I'm going to curve off that edge, curve off the edge. That way we have no corners left. Remember, if yours is a little lumpy and bumpy, you can cut a little bit more off. So now I'm going to take my circle and I'm going to dot around the edge. Remember, not a lot. And I'm going to overlap that with my green. So I'm putting it a little bit on top of my green. This will be the center of our flower. Now we have all of these colors. We want to cut out some petals for our flower. So you are going to take one piece of paper and you're going to start in the middle at the bottom, and you're going to cut a curved line to the middle of the top, like this. Kind of like we're trying to cut out a smiley face. And then we're going to go back to that point where we started, and we are going to curve back. And this will be the first petal on our flower. So I'm going to repeat that for all of my petals. So there's all of my flower petals cut out, and I set mine down in rainbow order. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink. Now I'm going to glue these down. So I'm going to take one petal, I'm going to put a few dots of glue around the edge. And I'm going to glue it down. Moving on to my next petal. And on my last petal, again, just a couple dots of glue around the edge. I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to press really, really good to make sure all my petals are stuck. I shouldn't be getting any glue on my hands because I only did a few dots, so there's none coming out of the edges. Now we're going to add some leaves to our stem. So I have two little rectangles. I'm going to stack them on top of each other to make it easier. But we're going to cut that same shape, just skinnier. So I'm going to make a nice curved line, flip it, And another little curved line. Now I'm just gonna put a few dots of glue on one side. Stick it down to the bottom. And there is my rainbow flower all finished. You are going to make sure to set this in the middle of your table so that I can come pick it up. If you were using liquid glue, we can hear it. It's still open. We're gonna make sure we twist until the orange is touching the white again. If you were using stick glue, we're gonna make sure to twist our glue down and then push the cap on until it clicks. And then for any of our little leftover scraps, you are either going to put them in the trash or the recycling bin.